Hi everyone, Run Crider here. Today is March 27th. It's Friday, 2020. The news is coming up next. Let me give you the cases so far. Global cases, 568,140, an increase over yesterday of 42,096. Global deaths as of today, 26,865, an increase of 3,156 over yesterday. U.S. cases, 97,226, an increase of 14,822 over yesterday. The deaths here in the United States, 1,478, an increase of 300 over yesterday. And the deaths here in Florida, 34, an increase of 6 over yesterday. The positive cases in Dade County, 744, 128 over yesterday. Broward County, 569, an increase of 65 over yesterday. Palm Beach County, 183, an increase of 14. Martin County, 16, an increase of 8 over yesterday. St. Lucie County, 12, an increase of 2 over yesterday. Indian River County, right here where we are, 0, no increase, 13, and we're standing even. Brevard County, 15, an increase of 2 over yesterday. And Orange County, 143, an increase of 33 over yesterday. Here are the black and white illustrations of what they are so you can read them maybe just a little bit better. Those are the numbers. I do the numbers every day just so you have an idea of where we stand. We haven't flatlined out yet, which we're trying to do. We're trying to get to at least plateau so we can flatten out. We haven't quite got there yet. So news is next. Keep listening. Hi, everyone. It's Friday. It is March the 27th. It's an historic day in the history of our country because the House of Representatives today overwhelmingly approved a more than $2 trillion package to combat the COVID-19 pandemic and send economic relief to workers and businesses squeezed by the restrictions meant to stop the outbreak and spread of this terrorist, I call it. Now, so the first thing I want to say about that, this is not political because this is a good thing, but there was a Republican. Now, you know me, I'm Mr. Trump. I had the Trump hat on the other day. But some Republican who is really just, I can't imagine why he would have done what he did that required so many people to get on an airplane and fly back to Washington in order to make sure that this thing got through. And he's tried to muck up the whole thing. And guess what? The Republicans and the Democrats came together nicely. They got together and said, we're going to show this guy and we're going to make this thing happen. We're going to pass it. We're going to get it through. I don't care what he does. They put him up in the gallery and everything else. In fact, it happened so quickly. I was watching Neil Cavuto on Fox Business, and by the time I figured out what had taken place, because I had gotten an email saying it had happened, that it had passed, it had already passed and they were on to something else. I mean, it was done in the blink of an eye. So when the Republicans and Democrats want to make something happen, they can do it. And they demonstrated that today. I can't ever remember that happening. Maybe my memory's not that great anymore because I'm 79 years old, but I can't remember it happening as swiftly and quickly and nicely done as they did today. And it was because of a stupid Republican guy who did it. John Kerry had some nice words to say to him as well. I won't put that on the video because this is sort of a family thing, right? Okay, so I'm not going to say what John Kerry had to say. Unfortunately, the United States now leads the world with a dubious distinction of the most COVID-19 cases. Here in the United States, we have about 97,000 confirmed cases and close to 1,500 deaths. That's not acceptable. Here in Florida, we have about 2,765 cases and about 34 deaths. Indian River County, we have 13 cases and one person is hospitalized, but we didn't increase any over yesterday. So that's a good thing. With these stimulus checks, very important to understand, in case you didn't realize this, we get them. It's going to be about $1,200, and most of us will receive them, and we don't have to pay any taxes on them, and we don't have to declare them as income. They are tax exempt. In the UK, Prime Minister Boris Johnson, he's 55 years old, as you may have heard, was tested positive for COVID-19. He has a mild case, and he is going to self-quarantine himself at 11 Downing Street. Yes, I did say that right. 11 Downing Street. It's next to 10 Downing Street. That's where he lives. It's kind of the White House for the prime minister over there. So he lives at 11 Downing Street. In case you didn't know that, that's where he lives. So I just thought I'd tell you. I didn't know that. So maybe I'm the only one here who didn't. Prince Charles, 71, is also recuperating from COVID-19. Now, here's another interesting thing, and I don't mean to be too political on this one, but My Pillow guy, Mike Lindell, he's turned on a dime to convert his pillow factories into N95 mask machines. He's cranking out about 10,000 a day, and very soon he expects to have it up to about 50,000 a day. GM and Ford are dragging their feet on the masks, and they're jacking up the price, and they really upset the president. I was going to say something else, but I didn't. They really upset the president, and he may pull the War Powers Act on those guys because they're trying to gouge him, and they're talking about, well, we can do 6,000 masks. Now, they're doing a different thing. You know, they're doing the ventilators, and Mike Lindell is doing the masks. So, but he instantly turned like 3 or 4 of his factories into mask-making machines. Here's some good news for you sports fans. 2020 NFL Draft is going to go ahead. Will be held the 23rd through the 25th of April. Nobody's going to be there. You're going to watch it on TV, and the people that are getting drafted are going to be videoed in, and you will be able to see them. They'll be live wherever they are, but nobody is going to be together. So we got a little sports for you, and they didn't cancel that. Here in Indian River County, the property owners are in good luck. We don't have to pay our property taxes until April the 15th. That's because of Ron DeSantis pushed that back a little bit. And I don't know if you knew this or not, but the hospitality industry here in the United States is one of the largest employers in this country. The hospitality industry, that's the restaurant business, employs over 15 million workers. And about 80% of those people are out of work because of the COVID-19 deal. A lot of those people may not be going back to work because this isn't probably not going to be over in a couple of weeks, and these businesses might not make it. So this is going to create a really big problem, not only for the business people, but for the employees of their companies. So I strongly urge you, if you are going to go out and you can't go to a restaurant because restaurants aren't open, but there's plenty of restaurants, as you have seen on my videos that I have posted up here, about the places that you can get curbside pickup or that they will deliver, and they're locally owned businesses. Some of them are like the Tides with Chef Leanne and John Marks and Kelly and those guys over at the Polo Deli, the Ocean Grill, Mulligan's. These are all locally owned places, and I strongly urge you to please support those. They need them. I was asked to do this, and I'm doing it because it makes sense to me. I didn't know about this. It's called farmersmarketdropoff@gmail.com. I'm going to put it up here on the screen. You'll see it in a moment. And I'll give you the number, 772-231-7952. You can order your fresh produce from them or anything that you would get at the farmers market here in Vero Beach on Saturdays. You can order from them anytime between Sunday and Thursday. I think Thursday around noontime is the cutoff date, and then they'll deliver them to your house on Saturday. Remember, you heard me talk about 5 Acre Farm. They do the same thing, but this is an outfit that was put together to collect all the things from the market, the farmers market, and then bring them to you. And I think that's a really good idea. So 772-231-7952. My next door friends gave me that information and said you should put that out because they really do a good job. I called them up and talked to them. Very, very nice people. They were most appreciative. I said I was going to put them on this video, and I'll also put them on my other videos. So again, thank you very much for watching this video. I certainly do appreciate it. I don't really want to do these videos. I enjoy doing videos. Most obviously, I like doing the restaurant videos. I like doing travel videos. You know, if I come up with an idea about something, I enjoy putting them together. Doing this is not fun. I mean, I've got to come up with the numbers every day. I don't like talking about the numbers of all the cases we have of people who are sick and maybe dying. I'm doing it because I think I'm doing a good thing for the Treasure Coast and for you folks here in Vero Beach. Thank you very much. If you like it, give me a like. If you like the channel, subscribe to the channel. And then as I put new ones out, you'll get them. Have a great Friday evening. Have a wonderful weekend. See you soon.